So red pill rage is an interesting dynamic, and it's important to understand it, integrate it, move past it, move through it, and have your eye. So to be stuck in the anger of it is a transitional place, right? Like you should be able to see sin clearly, see the escape mechanism clearly, and move beyond it, right? But there is an initial shock of realization of the Hollywood promise and scaffold that's been built about male female relationships and modern feminine, how they should be equal 50-50 partners, or it's okay for her to lead things, or sugar and spice and everything nice, or you just be loyal and your relationship will be fine. So these kind of breaking the notions, you could be angry at the opposite sex in general. Or you can overgeneralize, just say hey, it's all women, or all women with a certain past. Okay. But it's really a child angry at his mother once he sees her imperfection. I thought you were perfect, mommy, and now I see you're imperfect. So, and this is really like an adult sense of what really happens internally at 14, or what should happen in normal development, which is you're angry at your own weakness, right? Like that's where the anger needs to be integrated and emerge a mature kind of behavioral control mechanism. You have new eyes to see. You can make better decisions. You can lead people out of problems. Okay. And that's so it's important to recognize that it's a traditional place. You can't blame a group for demonize them as an enemy. So that's the mistake in this transitional place, because the reality is, if you were in their situation, you'd be the same way. If you had multi-generational trauma, you'd be the same way. And more than likely, you have your own. So this is like from the male's perspective, red pill rage. You have your own problems contributing to the issue, right? So what needs to happen is that needs to be inverted, and seeing what aspect you're contributing to things that brings that anger level, that it's projected self shame a lot of times. Invert it on yourself, and then you're grateful for the clarity. Allows you to operate better, right? So if women are behaving in a highly promiscuous way and it's not attractive, it's not suitable for partnerships, how do you contribute to that? Well, do you have a porn addiction? Do you have an OnlyFans subscription? Right? Are you simping? Are you just constantly ass kissing? Right? So are you creating this type of behavior? Like, how are you not strong enough as a leader that prevents this kind of bratty behavior externally? Like, if the father is lax, how does the daughter behave? Right? Runs all over, it gets bratty, etc. So there needs to be a character inversion just to see how the give and take happens, right? How did I contribute to this issue? Or how I was raised, right? How am I different from my grandfather, really, is what you want to think. Because had you had that strength, you'd make different choices. You create your own kind of mini culture, right? So, the partners you attract, the people you're with, the relationships, it's a mirror of your own development, right? And so it may not be that you have the same behavior, but it's the precursors that create that behavior in the external. So with that clarity, you're better able to say no to unsustainable relationships, right? To see where better opportunities are. And there are people that had made different choices, but you can only see that if you've addressed the developmental issues within yourself, right? If you're no longer lust craving, lust driven, you can see the type of, like, as a man, you can see the type of women that are not attracted to that aren't damaged by that history, and you can form better, more sustainable partnerships, right? You can see what other opportunities there are, right? Because again, it's a give and take. So to be stuck in rage is to be stuck in a transitional place. You're still blaming other people for what you had a part in, right? And had those other people not damaged or caused the damage that they caused, you would never address the problem in yourself and move beyond it. So to be able to be grateful for that pain and use that to fuel your own development and clear away the nonsense and the projections and whatever has been, you know, uh, supported that's false, right? To be able to see things clearly, it's a tremendous gift. But if you're stuck on externalization, then you're stuck. It's another developmental trap. That's another layer of purgatory, right? The hypnotization of hell is its purgatory in of itself, because there's people in hell suffering, right? The sodomites. There's also people on the hillside watching, hypnotized by Sodom and Gomorrah burning. Even that, you're still stuck in hell. So that's what to keep in mind as far as red pill rage goes. Hopefully it's a useful concept for you.